click the button. Probably started the stream already. That was probably silly of her, 'cause she's not completely ready. What's happening, everybody? Yes, I'm silly. Uh, complaining about Vampire the Masquerade. Don't mind me. Like, I need to write this because this game makes me angry. Game makes me so angry. Message is probably just nonsense because I was just so angry about it. Vampire the Masquerade 2. That's right, I'm not even going to introduce myself. I'm just going to go straight into how much Vampire the Masquerade 2 makes me angry. Also, we're going to shut off this light because it is blinding me, and I don't usually use it unless I'm playing actual games, and it makes the room really hot. I don't want to be hot. Anyway, good day, little lords. I'm writing a message, and I'm also, Emmara is live. Yay. That's true. And to finish life stuff. But I'm here. Join us now. And at 6 p.m. Eastern Time with Tomedy, who is a person that I know. It's true. Oh my god, Tomedy Comedy. I forgot that there's somebody who's trying to be like Tom. Oh, I gotta thank people too. Man, it's really hot in here. I don't like it. It's making me unhappy. This room stays too warm. What am I gonna do during the winter time? I like to stay cold. I had to finish life stuff, not live stuff, you weirdo. That's weird. If you're finishing live stuff, I imagine that means I'm probably doing something terrible. Join us now. And at 6 p.m. Eastern with Tomedy on Twitch. Come say hi. last night. For the raid. That's right. I have to make sure I get it. Oh no. Is your name different on here? Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll do that differently. Okay, everybody. What's happening? It's Emmara, Goddess of Blender. I make Magic the Gathering content occasionally on the internets. I don't know why we suddenly have an accent of some sort. Yeah. I am a puppeteer. I am a cosplayer. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. This is my pal Apple right now. He's a puppet. You may have seen me at Magic Cons as a feature creator. Occasionally we do that thing. I very much appreciate everybody. Can't do what I do without you. You may have seen me in some of the cosplay contests. You may have seen me in my cosplays just roaming around. I'm usually in them the whole entire day, so yeah, I'm around. I know I've taken pictures with some of you. I'm there. You might have also seen my puppets running around. The Choco was running around in Vegas, and then we also had Appa was flying around in MagicCon Atlanta. Um, I am also very excited to announce that I am one of the Avatar, The Last Airbender ambassadors, and I get to play with my cards finally tomorrow. And I can finally show you what some of the decks do. I have a whole bunch of streams this weekend, so you will see a lot of Avatar deck gameplay coming up here soon, as well as the decks I have built. I'm very excited about them. I keep up with the previews kinda as they go. I just don't usually talk about them until they're over because I'm always worried that I'm going to talk about something that hasn't come out yet because I've already absorbed this all. So I'm like, I better make sure these things are things that are out there in the world. So, welcome to the Magical Miniature Morning with Emmara. This is my daily program where I sit here and I talk about magic and enter my magic cards into the Mox field. Not sponsored, but I love you, Moxfield. I love you so much. Just be my friend. Be my friend, Moxfield. Anyway, I've been putting my collection on here for 4 weeks now. Four weeks. This is ridiculous. We finished 2 boxes. Pretty excited about that. We finished the second box this week. We also paint miniatures here. We finished all of the rust color, all the bronze on all the Death Guard, except for all the vehicles. The vehicles aren't completely finished because they're vehicles. There's always more things to paint on the vehicles. And there's a lot of vehicles, so yeah. We do get to finally start the third color, though, which we did start kinda already. Which I shouldn't have until I was done doing the rust color. But we will be doing the reds now, and the reds are going to bring out all the rest of those colors, and it looks good, and I love it. It makes me happy. I know that I can't really see the miniatures well. I need a better camera system. The problem is that there's different filming things going on, depending on what we're doing. So if I'm filming with Tom, we're filming on the cameras over there, and moving them back and forth all the time. It doesn't work well. This guy is not finished. What the freaking hell? You started the red on him, but then you're like, yeah, I'm just not going to finish the bronze on him. Why would we do that? That's what we're trying to do. I don't know what my voice is doing today. I'm just doing all sorts of voices today. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Let us bring up the chit chat. Not that anybody's gonna come here and chit chat with us. Occasionally, somebody comes on and we talk to somebody. It happens. It's known to happen. We'll put the chat here. It could happen. It's not hope for the best, but Plan for the worst always. Is that how it works? Let us click on this button. We were filming videos this morning. It went longer than I thought. We had some chores we needed to do. It's Loud the Spider Queen. I got a keychain of her this weekend. I had a mystery. It was a D&D and Magic mystery keychain bag, and I love mysteries. I wanted magic stuff, but then all the D&D stuff that was in the keychains were also super cool, and this little spider queen is really cool. There she is. I don't know where I'm going to put her. I'll probably put her on one of my quivers, probably. Yeah, she'll probably go on my quiver, actually. She's one of my favorite characters. She's a spider mommy. Everybody loves Spider Mommy. Spider Mommy, Spider Mommy does whatever Spider Mommy does. I don't know what this is. Let's play this. This sounds scary. This is rap. We'll see what it sounds like and see what he's rapping about. Okay, anyway. Where do we go? Let's actually start doing what we're... I can get behind this. Okay, anyway, let's start. This is my third list. I messed up the other two. I think I just secretly sabotaged myself so I could do this again. I don't know. That sounds like me. I'm always my own worst enemy. Like, how could I cause myself some kind of issue here? Very well, I think we figured it out. This is pretty cool artwork for Bedlam Riffler. I love Prowess. When did this get... Oh, it must have been Eldritch Moon. Was Prowess out? I guess, yeah, because I guess Eldritch Moon would have come out after Cons. Oh, okay. My timeline is starting to blend again. Like, the years just disappeared. And now I don't know what came out when. Like, I have an idea, but so many things came out that I'm like, oh no. I don't know the things anymore. I used to know everything. God, I love the art for Soul Warden. One of my favorite. This is a lot of weird cards together. This is my original Thalia from my original decks. Bajuki Bog, white Bajuku Bog. I would put a white one in there just because it would be easy to find border-wise. Because it is something I would go search for too. Sometimes people's graveyards need to be dealt with. That's the thing is when you're playing with like your graveyard, you need to move fast. Like if you're just, I don't know, it's silly to idle around because you don't know if somebody's gonna clear out your graveyard. Like you can't just sit there and take your time. Or at least have things so you're ready to just start doing what you need, or have things to protect yourself. I love the foil of this. Avacyn, or not Avacyn, but Angel just being blown away by freaking Liliana. Try it again in the next life, darling. It's pretty badass. See, I want to say something cool like that someday. This music might be too not for what I feel like today. It's too negative and too violent. not feeling that today. So I have finished most of my Avatar decks yesterday. I need to sleeve them. I have a whole bunch of stuff I need to do. I have a bunch of people I need to get back to. There's just always things to do. And sometimes I'm just like, I need to go do something for myself every once in a while. And then you gotta try to balance life as well. Friends, family, like, this cool art for Theremin Inspector. I know there is a deck that I use it in. I should put that in Marska. This is too much negativity for me today, sirs. But I will follow you so I can find you again. Where are we going now? We already listened to this. We're going to Year of the Black Rainbow. We've been working our way through Coheed and Cambria CDs. Because I was just like, I haven't heard these two CDs in years. It's like they were two of my favorite CDs. I was like, yeah, okay. Because that was stuff I grew up on. So I was like, I'm gonna check this out again. Bring it back. See how I feel about it. I don't know, as you grow up, sometimes you grow out of the music. This sometimes does happen. You got emo and pop punky things and stuff, and you just don't feel that way anymore. Like, you lost that feeling that you felt when you listened to the song. It doesn't happen all the time. But I think as we evolve as people, that's what happens. I don't know. Apparently I'm getting really deep over here. Don't mind me. I do want to thank everybody who is hanging out with us. Yesterday, we had a raid from Tropical Nerd, and I appreciate it very much. I hope you did hear the thank yous. I always appreciate raids. I do need to thank you on the other socials. I do appreciate any time that somebody comes and raids and brings their community over to my community. If they stay, cool. But if they don't stay, maybe I'm just not for them. That's just the way things are. There's things I don't like. There's things that you might not like. So me and Tom are playing to this evening. I was kind of hoping to have a deck done, a new deck, because I haven't really played anything new. I've just been going through old decks and seeing what I want to keep together and what I want to take apart. So it's just been not super exciting. This Thalia I'm actually going to put in a sleeve, just because it is the original, from the original Innistrad, which was years ago. I want to keep it in a little bit better shape. It is one of my originals. I used to play Death and Taxes a lot in Modern, so and me and Thalia are friends. We might have caused problems for people back in the day. Being old is weird, people. Don't get to it. I don't recommend it. It's not for everybody. I do love me some Magic the Gathering. If you don't know me, I like to talk about myself. I don't enjoy talking about myself at all, actually. I hate it. I hate it so much. I wish there was somebody that would just talk about me for me on here. I'm just like, talk about me, and then I'll just let them take over, and I'll just do this. I am a Magic the Gathering creator that has been playing forever. I just hit my 31st year. Not even 30 now. 31. In September, we hit that. I've been playing Magic for 31 years. Yeah, I've been playing Magic longer than some content creators have been alive, and some Magic players have been alive. That's always one of my favorite things whenever I am hanging out or talking to new people, and they're like, hey, I started Magic in 2015. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I was like, I started in 1994. And they're like, I'm 29. I'm like, you weren't born yet. Excellent. That makes me feel great. I'm surprised, Tom. You don't. Not that Tom watches my stream anymore for some reason. Jerk face. I love you, Tom. What are we doing? It's gonna be the one time that he actually is on here this week. Tomic. I don't know why he doesn't use this in Yuma. What would stop people from messing with his lands. And it's really not a bad creature either. You're getting a 2/3 for 2. It's flying, so it can even probably be an attacker. I don't know. I feel like it's a good idea. It's a plan just to keep your stuff safe if you need it. And then they have to at least get rid of that to continue on their assault against you. That's the thing, sometimes you gotta wait. You can't just make the play sometimes. Sometimes that's just not a good idea. I know sometimes we're like, ooh, we get something cool in our hand, and we're like, we just want to play this. This is gonna be great. And I'm like, but if I play this later, it will actually be more impactful. It will be cool right now, but impactful, probably more important. Amazon. Oh my god, I gotta go get Amazon deliveries that are on the porch. Going to grab Amazon deliveries. Lame, everybody. That's right. My show is being interrupted by real life drama. Emmara has to go to the porch. Emmara hates the porch. Emmara is anti-porch. She doesn't like it. People come there occasionally. I'll be right back, everybody. Don't mind Emmara. She's insane. She's insane. She's crazy. And the brain sometimes she talks. Hi, dog. Okay. We got it. We did it. We did the thing, everybody. We did it. We did it. Yay. Emmara did it. She got the packages. Hey, everybody, I'm back. We got the packages. We did the thing. It's not my packages. I don't have money to order things. My partner loves ordering things. I actually had to go get stuff off the porch when I got up this morning. She had ordered other things. So I was like, why do you always have packages? I was like, you're not even here ever. You don't get to enjoy. I don't know. I enjoy getting packages. I like getting mail. I don't get exciting mail ever. I used to get exciting mail when I got my white dwarfs, but then I couldn't afford to renew, so I gotta wait until I can again, which makes me sad because now I'm missing issues. I really like my White Dwarfs. I read them in between all the free time I have. I read them in pieces. Usually, like, in the middle of the night, I'm like, oh, I'll read an article. I'm sitting here and can't sleep. It's like, I guess this is happening. Fire Blast! Fire Blast is a free spell. I used to use it a lot just because it was I mean, it's 6 mana, if I have the mana, but it was a way to kill, as I played mono red when I originally, like, played, like, against humans besides my brother. Started out with black, and then moved to red, but then I had decks for everything eventually, so eventually I got to a point where it was just, I have a deck for everything. Here's a card, you just destroy all the islands. I know it's funny, there are ways just to destroy everybody's lands and make everything into, make all their non-basics into islands. Haha. I think it's a merfolk that does it? Sounds correct. Wheel of Fate. Kev Walker, I love your artwork. Someday I hope to meet you. I know you're watching right now. And you're like, yeah, don't worry, Ambassador Emmara. I'm gonna just make it. I'm gonna make my business cards say Ambassador Emmara. Can I do that? Is that a thing? It's true. It's a thing. It's happened. It's happened a couple of times. I love Magic so much, you guys. Ugh. I could talk about Magic for, obviously, at least 4 weeks. As I have been talking about a lot of Magic. Not to mention the amount of streaming I've been doing, so every once in a while, we might go back over stories and things. Who knows? This is going to happen. Visions of Phyrexia. At the beginning of your upkeep, that would be actually really good in Zuko. Ugh. Mouth. Use words right. Disappoint me sometimes, mouth. So I'm making my 6th watch of Avatar right now. We watched it 2 months ago, and then I watched the TV show, a live action one, and now we're rewatching the animated version again. I like to get myself in the mood, and I am in the mood, and I love the fight scenes. Ugh, they make me happy. Like, there's a lot of really unique, cool fight scenes in Avatar. I don't know if you haven't watched Avatar or given it a chance, you can find it on Netflix right now. I highly recommend it. I remember when I first saw it, and I was just like, this is actually pretty cool. I was like, I am enjoying this. And then, like, the first thing I noticed is Aang. Like, Aang is just such a... His character, like, he never loses himself, even though he's going through this terrible hardship that's being put upon him. Like, it doesn't let that weigh him down. He's still there, making everybody else better around him, even though they make him better as well. Team Avatar I like all. There's so many characters I do like, and that doesn't happen a lot in TV shows because not everybody's gonna be likable. Not everybody's gonna be cool. And there's only a couple shows where I'm like, I like all these characters. There's been shows that I've stopped watching because I hate a character so much. They're just like, nope, I'm out. Annoyed. Alpine Moon. They just don't like people to have non-basics. Ad break ends in 2 minutes. I will be right back. Anybody who is listening, I am going to go check on the things that I didn't get to check when I walked through the house a second ago. I'll be right back. Oh, this is the list version. Burp. Okay, I'll be right back. Then we will probably do a little bit of painting for a little bit. It's a giant mess. Horrible. I do not want to wake her. Get your toy out of here. I don't want your toy. Da, 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 da. What's happening, everybody? I'm Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. Welcome to the Blunder Dome in the magical miniature morning with Emmara and Bucky Dog, special guest host, who just wants me to throw this bone that we cannot throw in this room. What's happening, everybody? I'm Emmara, Goddess of Wonder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I am a cosplayer. I am a puppeteer. You may have seen me at Magic Cons as a featured creator, with my puppets or in the cosplay contests, or just roaming around, or playing games. I love my unknown games. You might have seen me there. What else do I do? Here's Appa. He's my friend. You might have seen me with my puppets, my Chocos, and my Chandras, and my Tarmogoyfs, and... all he wanted is just to hand him the bone. I didn't even have to... because apparently that's all I needed to do. Here's bone. Success. Did. Okay, let me tell my partner I got her done and done. Huzzah. Huzzah, my love. I did the things you asked me to do. Hoo-hoo. Oh, man. Sorry. Went on my stupid internet and saw things. Ew. Anyway. This is my magical morning where I sit here and I talk about Magic the Gathering. We enter my collection into Moxfield and put it into order so I can, or at least a better order, at least by color and rarity, so that I can find my cards, so I can build decks faster, because I build a lot of decks, and as a content creator, I need to build more decks, so then I have to, yeah, it's a whole thing. I need the time so I can go play more video games, okay? Just, that's the truth. I need more time to go play video games, okay? Anyway, we've been entering cards for 4 weeks now. We finished 2 boxes. Sounds unimpressive, but it was like 6,000 cards, so I don't know. That's a lot of cards. Um, I enjoy doing it. I don't care. I just sit here and talk about Magic. I'm like, okay, I can sit here. This is what I was gonna do anyway. I may as well just sit here and talk on here. Not that anybody's here to listen. Not that I sound so jaded about that. Anyway, we also put my miniatures because I love Warhammer. Let's talk about Warhammer for a second because I love Warhammer. And let's do my once per a stream complaint, or not complaint, but hey, why don't you do this? I really want another Warhammer set. Wizards. Somebody at Wizards is watching right now. Chris Mooney is like, you're right. You're right, Emmara. Let's do this thing. And be like, get me Emmara on the phone. And be like, we need her right now. Stat! And then we're going to make 4 new commander decks of the other factions that didn't get commanders. Then, we're going to make a jumpstart set that has different factions and different Astrates and, like, I don't know why my brain just went Raven Guard, Space Wolves, Blood Angels, and you open 2 packs and you build a deck that has 2 of the different factions. But then you can also use those cards to upgrade your commander decks. And we'll reprint the other 4 commander decks, so if anybody missed those ones, they can grab those. Or if they need reprints, and then more reprints can go out into the world. And then you have more Warhammer people joining Magic, and more Magic people joining Warhammer, and then everybody is happy-ish. But also, we make a 400 card base set of just everything. And then people can make theme decks and add all those 400 cards to their commander decks, the other 8 commander decks that came out, and those jumpstart packs, and then there'll be plenty out there, and I'll be happy. And that's all that really matters. We don't really care about everything else. I just want me to be happy. So make a bunch of Warhammer cards. Anyway, that's my rant about Warhammer. Hey, hire me for Universes Beyond. All I do is nerd. So we've been painting my sloppy boys here. My Death Guard forever, it seems. I mean, we did build them and have been painting them for at least since we came back from Atlanta. So it would have been like 2 or 3 days after I came back from, or after Atlanta. I think we got back Monday, or we got back, yeah, Monday. So, whenever that was, I don't even remember when. I feel like it. I feel like it happened in September. I feel like that was a thing. I don't know. My time frames are just all wiggity whack. Wiggity wiggity whack is how I would describe my time frames. I don't know what's happening. I do not have any clue. So we're finally putting the red on my death card. Got my rotty, fleshy color on here. We got our brassy, bronzy, rusty color that comes from doing black first with this color. And now we are doing the red on my death card, which will make all these light colors stand out. This paintbrush has seen better days. This one has not seen better days. So, we have been painting forever. I started Warhammer back in 1999 with Dark Elves. And then we went to Space Wolf, or actually I guess Dark Angels would have been technically the next ones. I know I'm going to have to probably get another paintbrush now. They usually survive like one color. Okay, what is happening? This paint is gross. Paint, I need you to work properly, please. Oh, he's saying Juggernaut. I thought he was saying Juggalo. I was like, why is he saying about Juggalos? I was like, that's weird. So then I had to go see if the song was named something Juggalos. I was like, maybe? I don't know. So all the pipes on these guys I do in red. Gives them a little bit more color. Makes them stand out on the battlefield a little bit more. And it links them all together with my other Chaos armies. That's right, my other Chaos armies. I don't do anything half-assed. I have so many armies. God, I have so many armies. What have I done? Being awesome, that's what I've been doing. I don't know. I love my hobbies. My hobbies make me happy. So I obsess over them. Thank you, Tylenol. I appreciate you. Shout out. Everything in the world is so stupid. Like, yeah, the fantasy worlds make more sense. At least the villains there are smart in a book. I think if we were dealing with smart people, though, it would be really, really horrible. Like, at least it's just greedy, stupid people. Like, are they going to be happy? Get to do cool stuff? Yeah, probably. Cool stuff for what they think is cool stuff. But really? Most of us are going to live better lives than them. We're going to do the things we want to do. I don't know. These guys are so gross. I just love all the weird details they have on them. This guy's got a giant mouth in his stomach. And then there's a giant tongue coming out of his stomach. This is weird. I love it. My favorite thing about the Death Guard. This is my second Death Guard army in my life. It'll probably be my last Death Guard army in my life as well. I was gifted a good portion of this army by my friend Ryan, which I appreciate. I always have to thank him every time. It's given me something to do to keep my mind off of things. It's a side project when I'm not working on magic stuff, so it is always one of those things I do enjoy doing. Once I get past the building part and I can actually do the painting, and then once the colors all start getting on there, like when you have the first colors, I usually just slop things on because I'm going to have to paint over things anyway, so I usually just don't really care. So then everything looks really sloppy, and I'm like, this looks awful. But then when I'm finished, I'm like, oh, this looks really cool. Good job, me. I don't have anybody else to tell me my stuff is cool, so I have to be my own cheerleader for the most part. My partner doesn't care what I do. Nobody really cares what I do. Nobody in my immediate life. Which is kind of disappointing. Because I would love to work with my friends and do things with them. I imagine we could have a lot of fun. But no. Like my partner, I try to get her to do stuff all the time, magic-wise. I was like, oh, we could do this, and this would be cool. And she's like, how about no? How about I not? How about I not even listen to what you are saying right now? These guys are gonna be so. I love my Death Shroud. I have a ridiculous. My Death Guard army is stupid. I haven't actually totaled the points up yet. I keep meaning to so I can tell Ryan, because Ryan was asking me. I was like, I'm not sure. I was like, a lot? I think that might be the number. He's got so much piping on him. I think we're going to have to shake this paint again, so I think we will just start entering some cards. I'll wait for the paint to drip down a little bit. Otherwise it gets stuck on the top and then it drips down everywhere. Ugh. Paint, I know what you're going to try to do to me. Okay. Good job, me. We did it. We painted some stuff. Woo! Even if that's all the painting I get done, at least it was a little bit of painting. There's paint in here. I feel it. It's liquidy and shaky. Well, let's see whether or not that works. Okay, let's go back to entering in cards. What's happening, everybody? Moxfielden, that's what's up. Alpine Moon. It's only 1 mana. Oh, interesting. It's weird. I don't know what you would use it for. I mean, imagine there's something you would use it for. Or you could use it for. Or it might just not have a thing to use it for yet. Sometimes that's a thing. 367. Jihada. That's younger Jihada. I kinda am sad that there is not a master set of, or a Modern Horizon set of some sort next year. Or a weird set. It bums me out. I like going to like multiple worlds in one set sometimes, because then we get little updates on all these worlds that we haven't been to. Usually through favor text or artwork, and makes me happy. Why are you making me sad, wizards? That's a lot of sets that I have to buy next year. And I would like one of them to be like a battle bond set, or a conspiracy, or modern horizon-ese. So just, yeah, I guess it's just modern horizon, so all three of them. For some reason I was thinking it was like modern something and then modern or something. Like, no, it's just modern horizons. You're a weirdo. The third one, I really didn't get very much of it, which makes me sad, because there was a lot of cool cards. Sahili the Gifted. She was one of the first 5 commanders that you could use as, well, planeswalkers that you could use as commanders. And she's silly. I like Sahili. She's one of my favorite characters. What am I doing? My finger is giving me issues right now. Don't like it. Dritz du Arden. I started the book series. I need to get further in it. I do a lot of stuff. And I have a lot of hobbies and a lot of interests. And sometimes I just am never going to get to some of them, which just really disappoints me. Like, I read my Warhammer books every night, so like I already am reading. I don't need another book series right now, but I have all the books. Like, so I should read them at some point. It's not like if I didn't have the books, I would just be like, whatever. This artwork is gorgeous. I don't know how much other artwork I've seen Zach Stella do. It's really cool. The Split Current. I do love full art cards. They make me happy. Sometimes I have to pick up the card to see if it actually is a foil, because the light is shining back and it's making it not easy. I say this every stream. I say everything every stream. How's everybody liking Avatar? It looks so good. I know it already. I already know it looks good. But you're almost done with previews, so tomorrow I think is the last of the previews, and then I can just show decks and do whatever I want. Ha ha ha! That's not completely true. I can do some of the things I want. This artwork is absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favorite artworks. I love the dress made of the funguses and the mushrooms. It's the coloring. Snake lady. Monster ladies. I like monster ladies. Get me a monster lady. Monster dude. It kind of depends on what kind of monster the dude is, whereas preferences on my monsters. Don't we all, though? What's going on over there, guys? I'm guessing it's probably just Fred. But Fred's so loud. He's got these giant monstrous paws. This is this big giant monster. And you're thinking to yourself, Fred, how is that a nerdy name? Because he is part of my Scooby gang, and he is the whole entire Scooby gang. I had a foster fail moment. I was like, I'm gonna foster all these cats. And then I said, I love all these cats. And then I said, I'm gonna keep all these cats. And then I named them after the Scooby gang. So Velma, Daphne, Shaggy, and Fred. And Bucky gets to play Scooby-Doo, so I don't need another dog. I love him, but dogs, ugh. They just do whatever they want. They're always in my way. He doesn't just do whatever he wants. And he really doesn't. He's really not ever bad. Me and Heather are just impatient and complaining. that's really the problem. This must have been my parts of my squirrel deck, it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely what this was. That Maelstrom Pulse is really pretty. This Exotic Orchard's really pretty too. I really should just keep forgetting that I have a camera block there. The old Acorn Gang. I still want to build this as an uncommander. I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna put it aside again because I think I really would like. These are actually a whole bunch of things I was gonna build commanders for. Becca, Brute Chronologist, Jesper, your art, man. You're freaking amazing. Ugh. One of the greatest things that has come out of doing all this magic stuff is that I got to meet Evan Vong and Jesper Esping, and I got to play Magic with them. And like, what else am I gonna do? Like, that's the coolest thing I'm ever gonna do, ever. Like, well, it was so freaking cool. What is going on, Shannibal? Is there any way to fix them? Oh, you didn't take them apart. I can't imagine that's. Well, it's probably easier than making them? I don't know. That really stinks. And I can't even do anything to help, which really stinks. I always am like, sorry, I can't do anything. Well, hopefully you can use the yarn for something else, and... Or are you gonna remake them? Oh, what am I spelling? Like, that's not how the words are. It's like there's too many things with that name. I'm always trying to be as lazy as I can on Moxfield. I'm like, can I just enter a couple letters on here? Maybe the card I'm looking for will come up. Yeah, I would feel like I would just want to make something else afterwards because I would just be frustrated. I think I would just be like, okay, I'm just going to make something else so I don't have to see these things again. That's how I feel about magic cards. I'm like, I have too many magic cards. I'm like, slowly as I get through like commons and uncommons and things, or rares that I have like 20 copies of that they're useful, but they're not worth anything. I'm just making a package, a priority mailbox, and just gonna send it off to infinite, or not infinite tokens, to Magic Kids, and be like, enjoy. I know that they've been needing stuff for kits. At least the last I heard. That was like 2 months ago. I imagine it's still true. They just multiply. I don't know. I feel like at some point something happened where I just quit paying attention to how many magic cards were piling up. But then I have these boxes of Pokemon cards over here I need to get rid of. I haven't started going through those yet. I really should, because those I don't mind selling. I have no use for them. So I'm just like, Pokemon. I'm sure somebody out there plays Pokemon, right? Somebody. But I have a whole bunch of cards because I used to play online, and I was like, well, why would I buy online packs when I can just buy real packs and get the online codes and get real cards? Even though I'm not playing the game, I can just sell these later. So I would just buy packs so I could get the codes for my online packs. So then the cards just kept piling up. And now there's just Pokemon cards. So many Pokemon cards. I'm like, I don't want to go through these. I like Pokemon, but I don't like Pokemon that much. I play Pokemon. I like Pokemon. I like to draw them. I love Meowth. But I don't want to go through a bunch of Pokemon cards. And I don't know what's worth money. So, like, I know there are uncommon cards and things that are worth money that are used in tournament settings and things, just like in Magic. So, like, I don't want to go through everything. That's, I was like, I wish I was a content creator that could have an intern or somebody just to do the things I don't want to do. Be like, put these Pokemon cards into the system so we know what we got, so we can sell these. Thank you. I don't want to do this. Something I don't want to do? Come here. I got something for you to do. We did finish a second box this week. I was pretty excited about that. It's been taking forever. This has been the longest freaking process. And 2 boxes doesn't sound impressive at all. This is like, oh, you finished 2 boxes. That's a lot of magic cards. I mean, I've been playing for a long time. That's my excuse. Like, why do you have so many magic cards? Because I've been playing a long time. That's why. Not because I have a problem and I get obsessed with the things that I love. That's not what happened at all. I don't have 8 Warhammer armies and thousands of comic books and thousands of magic cards. I don't know. When I had a good job, that was great. When I had a job, this is my job right now. It's great. I hate it. I love it. I just sit here and ramble about all the things I love. Or whatever I feel like rambling about, or whatever my brain decides to puke out of itself. uh, that's the fun part of being bipolar and being on the spectrum is just, I'm a mess. At least you always know what I'm thinking, because, well, except for when I'm playing Magic, I will not tell you exactly what I'm doing. Sometimes I will tell you exactly what I will do, or what I am doing, because this is my way of threatening you. So much water, Shannable. That's interesting that just any artifacts you control become food, but during your turn. Are they only food during your turn? Well, maybe so you don't do it other terrible things during other people's turns. I guess you could. Yeah, I guess you could do things. Okay, I get it. Somebody's gonna cause a problem. I understand. Sometimes I look at something and I'm like, that's a problem. Ray of Ruin. You are not terrible. I do like. It's 5 mana, which is a lot of mana. It's a common card. But I am gonna go on a quick little break for a second to go check on my little troublemakers and go drink some energy drink because this gal is going down. Why does it make a little monkey? I hate that. I hate you, monkey. Monkey. Still made the monkey. It still made the monkey. I said no monkey. You're in charge of things now. Why not? You're in charge of things now. Apple's in charge of magic. What did you do over here, man? What the freak, man? That's not yours. No. What are you doing? Did you... That? That's... Dumb. It definitely looks like you're gonna be naughty, dude. Definitely. Looks like you are up to something. We do not currently trust you. You are not currently trusted, kitty cats. Do not trust you. What is happening, everybody? I am back. Kitty check went okay, except for Lando, who looks like he's up to no good. I love that cat. He's just in there. I see him. He's not paying attention to me at all. I'm trying to get his attention. I'm saying his name. He is ignoring me. He is just locked on to whatever target, and I'm like looking around trying to see what exactly he's after. And then like he's walking, and then he goes down, and he's like a snake. He has a really long tail, and like he'll like crouch down, and then he'll like wrap his tail around himself, and then like hide behind it. And then he's just sitting there like wiggling, and I was like, I still don't know what he's going after. I walked past him, and I was like, I don't know what you just do you. Anyway, I am Emmara, God of Splendor. I like cats. I am also a Magic the Gathering content creator, cosplayer, puppeteer. This is Appa. He's my bestest friend. Ha! He's like, I'm not your best friend. I hate you. I'm trapped here. Save me, Aang. Anyway, I am one of your Magic the Gathering, Avatar, The Last Airbender, ambassadors. I'm very excited. I get to play with my cards finally tomorrow. Yay! We got a bunch of streams set up, a bunch of us content creators. I'm sure you'll see a bunch of other content creators and their content as well. Go check that out. There are some pretty cool ambassadors out there that you might not know about. I don't know. I don't know what you know. Uh, what else is going on? This is the magical miniature morning with Emmara, which is the afternoon, because Emmara doesn't know how time works. What else is going on? We paint miniatures here. I really love Warhammer, so that occasionally happens in between adding cards to my Mox field, where I've been slowly cataloging my collection and putting my collection in order as I go. So that's what goes on, and I sit here and I talk about Magic, and we talk about whatever you want to talk about. I don't know. You do you. You want to lurk? Lurk away. Dun 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 dun. Hey, what's up? Welcome back. It's all good. I completely understand that. I get the worst ads, Shannable. Like, sometimes I just sit by my phone and I just whisper words at it because I want it to change what ads it shows me. I'm like, I don't get why you're showing me these things. It's like most of the time you'll like say something and be like, I really would like a pumpkin spice latte, and then suddenly like a day later you're getting advertisements for pumpkin spice lattes. That's what I want in my life. Instead, I get like Twitch commercials for like Pampers diapers for like babies, and I'm like, I hate babies. What do I need baby diapers for? I'm like yelling into my phone. I'm like, stop it! God damn you, AI. Get with it. Know me better. That's so dumb. I get a lot of really stupid advertisements, and sometimes I think it's targeted added because of my like my last name. Obviously, I sometimes get like McDonald's commercials in Spanish, and I'm like, now I don't even know what this is. uh, so dumb. I hate targeted ads. Part of me sometimes doesn't mind it if it's like something cool. Like I actually had Magic the Gathering ads the other day. I hate the Spider-Man Magic the Gathering ad. But it's just not great. Every time I see it, I'm just like, I love Magic the Gathering, but I don't like this commercial. I apologize to whoever made the commercial. I just it's not for me, and I don't. It, I feel like it could have made a much cooler commercial. In the like the CGI is awful. So also apologize for that, but when we've had all sorts of super awesome Magic CGI stuff, like commercials, like our little preview commercials we get for sets, are freaking awesome. So What happened there? Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. When it comes to artwork and things, and I don't want magic to not perform well. And if something is not great, it is our job to make sure that they know that. Just sometimes shouldn't be so feisty about it. Vorath has never been reprinted? That's crazy. Vorath is like such a main character. At least for, 20 years ago. I guess that would have been like 25 years ago. It is pretty cool, though. It just becomes a copy of target creature with a counter on it, except for it's a 7/5, and it has this ability. It would be cool in my counter deck. I might do upgraded versions of the Final Fantasy precons without just Final Fantasy cards, because I did it with just Final Fantasy cards. It's only 99 cents. That's crazy to me. I can't imagine there's a lot of them floating around in the world. I always wonder exactly how many copies of rares and mythics are out in the world, like for each set. I imagine some crazy nerd has done the math out there. Crazy nerd, tell me. Tell me the answers to my questions. Like, I don't think anybody knows the print runs, like, not people who are just normal, us normies. This would be so gross in the deck I just built. Titania could be part of the Avatar universe, right? Sure. That's a thing that could be a thing. Titania, go back over there. I actually do need you for something. Yadora! You silly, silly creature. Weird interaction here. So earthbending makes lands into creatures. If they die, they come back to the battlefield. Yadora, when one of your non-token creatures dies, you can return it to the battlefield face down under its owner's control. It's a forest land. Let's say Elder Wood Scion dies, comes back as a forest. I earthbend, make this into a 4/4 forest. It dies. Earthbending says it comes back to the battlefield. Does it come back to the battlefield as a creature? Does it come back to the battlefield at all? Okay. I'm gonna have to find that out. I guess that's a question I should have figured out to ask at some point. Yeah, I don't know how that works. I guess I gotta go look at the exact wording of earthbending. Somebody might have already asked this question as well. Elderwood Scion. So I'm rewatching Avatar again while I was doing projects, and I always forget that the backwoods, the swamp people remind me so much of my relatives. Talk like them and act like them. They would try to kidnap Appa and eat him. That sounds like my family. At least on one side of my family. Luckily, I don't ever have to worry about any family or anything supporting me and watching any of my stuff, so I can talk smack. I can make jokes about them. So Griselda, I really would like to make an undeck of her. She's really cool. And it's super easy thing to do. Combined, enchanted, and equipped creatures you control have menace. But the cool thing is you pay Rakdos and 3 tapper and put 2 target creature cards from graveyards onto the battlefield combined into 1 creature under your control. Its power is equal to their total power, and its toughness is equal to their total toughness. And it has their names, mana cost, types, text boxes, etc. It's all sorts of super fun. I can do that with infinite tokens. I can do anything with infinite tokens. Which reminds me, what's happening this weekend? We're having a non-charity stream for Infinite Megan Infinite Token. Because that is that's definitely Megan's name. Megan Infinite Token. Anyway. Our friend Megan got injured when we were in Magic Con Atlanta, and they occurred some bills. Our wonderful American healthcare system, ambulances, and hospital stays, not super great. Um, so we are going to be doing a little bit of fundraising for our friend. You will be able to find us on the 8th of Saturday, and you will be able to find us on Sunday, participating in some Magic the Gathering with other content creators. A whole bunch of us are that are hosting were people who helped man the booth over that weekend while Megan was injured, and I appreciate you all because I started it all out and was like, I don't know what's happening. But you all came to the rescue and you're amazing. I appreciate you all. And Shannibal was one of those. I appreciate you. It was a mess. It was a mess, but we got it all fixed. We got it all sorted out. We made it happen. This is a whole bunch of content creators going, "Hey, what are you doing right now? Can you take over for me? I gotta go do this." It's like a whole bunch of us. We had either games or panels or like I had my trivia panel, and I was supposed to be working over at the Birds booth, and it was a day, but we got it all fixed. We got it all sorted out. I appreciate everybody. That was pretty great of you all. We are also playing on Sunday, and that will be on November 9th, from 12 o'clock to 12 o'clock. It's 2-hour streams on each of our channels. I'm going to be doing the 2 o'clock stream on Saturday. And then I will be playing some Plane Chase with some of my favorite friends that I've made over the years playing Magic the Gathering. See, that's the important part. Like, I've gotten to be an ambassador, but, like, the friendships I've made mean more than all the other things I've gotten to do. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's because I didn't have friends when I was a kid. Maybe that's a thing. Nisa, Vital Force, hmm, you're actually pretty cool for what I need you for, apparently. Uh, Johnny. I love my big little kitty man. He's such an honorable kitty man. He just wants you to have 100 life. He's like, have 100 lives. It's like, Emmara, you clearly need 100 life. I'm like, yes, Johnny, I do need 100 life. I got a lot of Johnnies from opening Journey to Nick's packs. 3 of them, apparently. I love this artwork on Opeka. Jasper does such amazing artwork. Getting to hang out with Jasper is like one of my highlights of my magicking. He is so cool. And I'll probably never get to meet him again unless somehow I go to like Magic Amsterdam or something. 'Cause I don't imagine he's probably going to come back here. He had already had all of his plans beforehand, so I would not recommend anybody to come here. Like, if you're already here, you don't have a choice. Okay. This guy does weird stuff. Rasputin, he does sheep stuff, he makes things into knights, I don't know. I think he is the guy who makes sheep. There's this Orvneo Mancer guy on a card. He's just a generic creature. Oh, Ramses. I've never actually. Everybody was like, this card's gonna ruin Magic. There's always some card that people are like, I mean, if somebody's playing with this, I'm gonna be very careful what I do. Like, if I know that's in their deck. Why is this not coming? Oh, did I spell assassin? Yeah. My bad. I was like, I don't even need that word anymore. These foils make me angry. They're the etched foil ones. They're really hard to see. Like, the artwork is really cool, and you can't tell that. It bums me out. Bums me out. This bogus God of the Slaughter, somebody had just given me their Magic collection. It wasn't a huge Magic collection, but I had never had a Mogus, and now I have 2 Moguses. I think I have a couple Moguses, actually, but this was an original Mogus. Ow. Oh, that was a weird pop in my shoulder. That was... Don't get old, people. It's not cool. You start popping and cracking in weird spots. And you're like, what is there? What could make that sound that is in my body? Like, I don't like this. I don't like what's happening here. Let's see here. Boom. Dampening sphere. Everybody loves a good stacks piece. That's not true. Last night, freaking, I had a error on my stack on Magic Online, and it crashed my game. So I sent an error message and stuff on what happened. But then I went to get back in the game, and on their games said that I wasn't there anymore and that I conceded. Mine said that I was still in the game, but wouldn't show me any of the boards or anything. It was just showing me the chat. And said I was still there. And then if I wanted to try to exit out of the game, it was like, you must concede. And I'm like, I don't know where that is. That's a weird number. Tell me more about this number. I don't like mystery numbers. It's not a telemarketer. Please tell me more about this number. This is such a paranoid, crazy woman. Oh, Coheed and Cambria. That's weird. Probably a robocollar. Yep. It is a robocollar. There's a company called CLEC LLC. is the primary carrier of this place that is owned by Jason C. Bradford, who is a robocalling station in Rochester. Don't do bad things, people. Robocalling is not nice. People don't like that. It's not very nice. I do want to build this at some point. It just does borrows legendaries, I guess. I do love Hezeret is so cool. I don't have any Hezeret decks. I have Hezeret in a couple of decks. I still wish all of the gods were like Scorpion God would be like a Beast God, or Oketro would be Cat God. Even though I don't know what Hezeret is. Hezeret is like Anubis. Looks like a fox, but could also be a dog or canine of some sort. I don't know. What are you, Hezeret? What kind of animal are you? If I had an Amonkhet art book, oh wait, I do have an Amonkhet art book. I could just go see if it has the answers to my questions. Damn it. There is a. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, wait a second, that is one of the planes that did get an art book. Damn it. I love Chandra, Acolyte of Flame. I don't know. She's awesome in an all Chandra deck. And she's also fun for anything that where you're like making 2/1/1s each turn that you could just sack. And if you're like doing sacky things, it's great. I don't know if I ever use her -2, but I mean, I feel like she doesn't scare people, so you can play her and just be like, yes, it's okay. Do not mind my tiny Chandra. She's not going to do anything to you. She's just making little 1/1s, and I'm just sacking them for no reason. Even you could use them as mana too. You could just Ashnod's Altar them and get 4 mana off of it. You could maybe even get an attack off of it if there's somebody's open at the time. I mean, not a terrible card. I've done a lot of damage with it in my time. Ugh. Soul of Windgrace. I have sat you aside so many times, my cat avatar. Maybe I just make Soul of Windgrace my... Could do it in cat. Could do cats in that color. But then it's a lot of land stuff. This card is really good with a bunch of stuff from Avatar. Sorry, I got stuck in a thought of what I'm gonna do with this. You're gonna sit over there in the stack of things to build and that need to go in decks. Soulless Jailer is so good. You wouldn't know from the 8 copies of Soulless Jailer I own. Why? Why? Why do I have 8 copies of Soulless Jailer? Am I an LGS? Do I just live in an LGS? I might. I don't know. That's so stupid. Sometimes I do not impress myself. I'm like, you foolish girl. You foolish lady. I can't stream all day because I gotta stream tonight with Tom, and that's a lot of streaming. It's a lot of streaming, and I do need to edit a video in between Tom time, so... And I still gotta get this all set up for games, so... Life of content creating. The amount of streaming I've done in the last, like, 4 weeks has been stupid. Pretty freaking stupid. I really should stream some more Magic Arena. I do. I'm excited about the Avatar. On the 12th, I think, we're playing Avatar. The Arena preview. And I think on the 13th, I'll be doing the Magic Online one. I think those are things that are happening. Barbie! Hey, baby girl, you're cold. Were you outside? Yeah. You're so silly. You smell like the outside. Yeah. You have the outside on you. I can smell it. Yeah. How are you doing? Love you. Are you being hunted? I don't see anybody. Sometimes people sit underneath the table. Oh, where you going? Yeah, okay, that's what we're doing. Yep, that's... Was that the easiest way to do that? I love cats. You're nonsense cats. Nonsense. I love you. I just walked through, went in a giant circle, knocked a bunch of stuff over, hit a bunch of buttons on the keyboard. And she's like, yeah. She's like, you're in my way. I'm like, I guess I am in your way, Barbie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby girl. I know who rules the office, and it is Barbie. Barbie does rule the office. Ad start in 5 minutes. I'm gonna get up and go grab a bite to eat real quick. I don't know how some people... I mean, if I had, like, a whole bunch of subscribers, I would probably sit through the breaks and talk more, but... Because at least somebody would be able to hear me ramble. But I may as well go eat and stand up and stretch for a second, because sitting is stabbing me. Not a fan of sitting down. It's not my favorite, which is really sucks because I like to play Magic and there's a lot of sitting involved in that. It's a lot of sitting. Professional sitters. Let me make sure there's not any even. You know, sometimes there's stuff that's the same or. I don't want to enter a bunch of cards in a whole bunch of times. That's a lot of lightning bolts. Good lord, woman. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to lightning bolt everything. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh my god, so many Baldur's Gate cards. Wizard's Lightning. I gotta remember to actually eat before Tom gets here today. What are you doing, little girl? You're silly. She's over here cleaning herself all weird. She's very fancy when she does it. It's the wizard lightning bolt. I'm trying to have wizards to make it worthwhile. In about 2 minutes, I will be going on a quick cat check, even though my girl is going to be like, why are you leaving me? Oh, she's leaving me, maybe. I don't know. Where are you going? Yeah, you're leaving? Okay. I love you. Hi, baby. She is my silly little baby. She is such a jerk. Not a jerk to me, she's just a jerk to everybody else. Occasionally I see her, like, cuddling with other cats and stuff, but most of the time she's usually pretty lone cat. Unfortunately, the evil pack of cats, my terror tigres, they all hunt in a pack, and then they'll, like, take the spots that she likes to lay in, so she doesn't have spots to go to, and then they just kind of, like, block her off. I'm like, you guys are freaking jerks. I was like, stop being so mean. Well, there's no reason for it, cats. Oh, kill Mouth Dragon. 1 minute until break. I don't know why I'm counting it down. You can probably see it just like I can. Heated debate. What are we doing here? Boop. I don't know why you're over here, to tell you the truth. I mean, it can't be counted, which is kind of cool. I guess that's kind of cool. God, I hate you, Dragon's Approach. I hate anything I could have too many copies of. I feel like I have a lot of Dragon's Approaches. I feel like that's a thing. Like, I've tried to get rid of them. Like, somebody wants to make a Dragon's Approach deck out there somewhere. I am going to go real quick and do a breaky break. Go check on the kitty cats. Cat check. Oh, that's what we'll call it. Cat check. Beep. Cat check. Cat check. Is that Joey Lawrence from Chasing Amy? going on, everybody? I have returned from the cat check. I pet some Barbies. She's being adorable. She is always being adorable, but she is extra adorable right now. She got into the catnip because I hid catnip on things this morning. I was like, hey, cats, you're gonna get high on catnips. And then they did. We just finished this album. We are slowly working our way back through the whole entire discography of Coheed and Cambria. Because I missed a couple of albums apparently. And then I was like, guess what? We're going to listen to all these. I think we just finished this one, didn't we? So did it go backwards? What are you doing? Don't start going backwards. That's not how things work. That's nonsense. Music. Anyway, what's happening, everybody? I'm Marcus of Blunder. I make Magic Gathering content occasionally when I remember to. I am a cosplayer. I am a puppeteer. I am one of your featured magic creators occasionally at Magic Cons and other events. You can occasionally find me as an ambassador. I was a former ambassador for a couple of sets, as well as I am your current ambassador for Avatar: The Last Airbender. I am very excited that I get to talk about all the cards tomorrow, and I can show my decks. I can't even put my decks into Moxfield until tomorrow because all the cards are not shown. So anyway, I'm very excited. Oh, that was really creepy. It was like, whatever the song is suddenly like whispered in my ear creepily, and I was like, there's not actually somebody there, right? It's like, I don't like this. I just wasn't expecting the weird voice. Anyway, a weird robot voice. Anyway, what else do? I play Magic a lot. I got a whole bunch of streams coming up. Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Time on my channel, but there'll be a whole bunch of other awesome creators that will be bouncing from channel to channel to channel for some fundraising. What else is going on in the world? I have nothing planned. I need to go apply for Vegas, because that is probably the next thing I might do. I forgot to do Shoebox. I didn't know about it until like the day that the application was due, and then I kind of just didn't have. I knew this stupid life stuff happened that day, and that was more important. And unfortunately, I just passed out for the day, and then I woke up and I was like, God damn it! I was supposed to fill out those forms this evening. So, yeah, I'm not doing anything. I have nothing planned besides Avatar things. Maybe Lorwyn? I'm making a Reaper King who's a Reaper Queen. It's just really fancy. I do need to. I want to. I'm trying to make like a scarecrowish Victorian age style dress. I don't know. It's weird. Making puppet clothing is like making tiny cosplay stuff. It's weird. And I'm not good at making giant cosplay stuff that's for humans. So I hate these foils. It's not even a foil. It's just here for some reason. Yes, this is going in. Don't really want to put this with my rares. Scare the critics. I do enjoy you. You're a lightning bolt. You're usually always a lightning bolt. You want to be a lightning bolt. And occasionally you are. Occasionally you are, my friend. Oh my god, there's a lot of really just boring cards that we gotta look at here. Bogart Arsonist. It was a list card. They're Goblin Rogues with Planeswalk, which... Not the Planeswalk you think, though. Oh, this is Jesper's art. He did lore one. He did a whole bunch of lore one stuff. These guys hate scarecrows. What else goes on the magical miniature morning with Emmara, which you are currently watching? This is just my little program where I do the things I need to do in life, and I sit here and I ramble and I talk about magic, and we enter my collection into Moxfield, and it's a whole bunch of exciting things, I guess. Occasionally you might see a cat. That's pretty cool. Who doesn't like cats? If you don't say it out loud in front of me. This is not in your best interest. No. It really wouldn't matter. I would just never talk to you ever again. That's not true. I guess I would forgive you. I wouldn't be happy about it. Especially if you're a dog person. No. Whenever I say dog, I'm surprised he hasn't come over here yet. I said it twice. It's like Beetlejuice. But most of the time I just have to say it once and then I'm like, oh, blast it, he's coming. I'm like, what have I done? Here comes Pupper Dog. He's a silly guy. A faithless looting. Dragon Mage is so silly. It's the only bad thing about listening to new music or CDs I haven't heard, that I'm not really absorbing the music. Like, the sounds I am, but like the lyrics I'm not. Because if I do, I'll also start typing them into the computer. Like, I hear the words, they're just not staying. Huh, I didn't realize that commander symbol was before this commander. Oh, is there two of them here? Oh, they're different ones. Lame. It's even worse when there's multiple ones that are all different ones, and I'm like, I have to type all these different Charmbreaker table over and over and over again. I don't want to do that. Why do I have so many Charmbreaker tables? Ah, Tunnel Ingus. Ah, stop spinning, Tunnel Ingus. I hate that. Tunnel Ignis is a weird word to say really fast. Tunnel Ingus. Tunnel Ignis. There we go. I'll say it properly, and it sounds a little bit better. It's only been printed once. I mean, this says, do not play more lands than you're supposed to. That is kind of a Staxy kind of thing. I mean, most likely it's only affecting maybe almost everybody at the table, but not everybody is ramping all the time, though. Certain colors are just not good at it, and certain decks don't need it. This is a fun card. Alteral Survivors. I really need to go finish Baldur's Gate. So many games I want to finish and play. Like, I would have to stop doing everything else I do if I wanted to finish all the games I want to play. Part of me is like, kinda. Maybe I just take a sabbatical. Like, I gotta go play some video games. I'll be back. The problem is I do get to play video games and stuff, but then I don't sleep. And I like to sleep. I don't get to sleep very often. So that's usually why I am playing games and stuff, because I can't get to sleep, so I'm just like, well, I may as well do something. So many lightning bolts this girl has. That is such a pretty lightning bolt. I have one copy of that one. I love full art cards. Emmara loves lightning bolts. I think I still have all my original lightning bolts. I used to play mono red. That was, and lightning bolt was not something silly. It was something you had to have in your deck. It would be just silly not to have lightning bolt in your deck at the beginning of Magic's time. It would be a silly mistake on your part. To love me a good lightning bolt. And every once in a while it gets reprinted. Still, this is used so many places that, which is silly still. I mean, I use it in commander decks. It's great. You know how cool it is to win a game with a lightning bolt? It's super cool. It brings back memories. Except for I won a game against 3 people with a lightning bolt. At some point, if I can like copy a lightning bolt 3 times and then like hit everybody with the same lightning bolt, like copies, and kill everybody at the table, that's a goal. We are going to stream for probably about another half an hour before I have to go edit this video and get things ready for the stream with Tom tonight at 6 p.m., where we play some kitchen table magic at the table behind me, where Appa is currently lounging. Appa had a busy morning of recording, as Appas do. Appas are always out there hustling. You hustling, Appa? Yeah, he's like, I am always hustling. He is. Him and the Avatar Team Avatar. I love that there's a. I'm so excited. She's a 2/7? Wow, that's not the right one. Ugh. These alchemy ones make me angry. I guess if I put in the right number, wouldn't be such a problem, huh? Me. Tashana always does stupid things when she comes out. I usually only have to deal with it in merfolk decks or things that people want to draw mass quantities of creature or have mass quantities of creatures. And most of the time it's just merfolk. It's usually a merfolk problem. But merfolk usually are a problem. I don't think I've ever not had a problem when merfolk are on the board. I don't know. They always are causing problems. They're another of the kindred groups that have way too many cards. Ugh. They just do so many things. Merfolk at least have a little bit more of an identity. They have so many freaking anthem pieces. I mean, lords, I guess. Lords with anthems. Usually lords have anthems, I guess. I guess that makes sense. I'm just talking nonsense. Just talking nonsense. Baldur's Gate. I bought way too many copies of you. Too many copies. Too many boxes. It's funny, everybody was like, that's awful, and then I'm like, what are you talking about? Sometimes I really don't agree with what bigger name creators say, and then everybody follows them, that watches them and things. These that are the people who aren't as invested, and I don't see any reason to argue with people because it's just people's opinions on things. But it just, so dumb. So then all the prices of all the Baldur's Gate boxes went down because people were crapping on it. And then it was great for me. I got a whole bunch of boxes. I was like, so now I have an army of Karloks, which is pretty great. I also have an army of Zevlors if you need any Zevlors in your life. How many Zevlors do you have? 5 Zevlors, as everybody needs in their life. More than a playset of Zevlors. That's so dumb. That's a dumb amount of them. Let's see here. Raga Draga. You and your. Let me make sure I put the right Raga Draga in. Asterian. Oh my gosh. So much stuffies. Stuff. That's a. That's a lot of +1/+1 counters are thrown on things there. My friend. It's a pre-release Judith. Anyway. Raga Draga. I think after we finish this stack, we'll actually probably head out to go do some editing. And that way I can get that done before Tom comes, and then maybe actually leave myself some time to eat. I forget to do that a lot. I guess it's okay, because then at least I have food. Diner Invoca. I still haven't met her. I still have a lot of game to play. I'm like 100 hours in, but I do everything I think I can possibly do. Like, I explore every hole that I think I can. I still miss stuff, which is crazy to me, because, hey, do some crazy exploring of stupid places you can't even go, you shouldn't go to. Sometimes, I hate getting stuck in games. Yesterday I got Vampire the Masquerade 2 Bloodlines. Ugh. Not great. Apparently Seattle just has hookers and homeless people and some cops. And people making out in alleys everywhere. Everywhere. I'm like, why are these people making out everywhere? John Icarus is a weird card. I have way too many copies of some of these cards, though. See, some of these are going to Magic Hits. Some of these are going to go find a new home. Not in my home. I feel like there's a million copies of Alondo this year in my boxes. I feel like I've seen him many times. I've seared him many times. Moxfield, why are you slowing down? You're like, I don't want you to leave. What is going on, Gamer Zone? I didn't see you over here on the YouTubes. Forgot that my multi-chat... For some reason, my multi-chat doesn't go down all the time. Thanks for hanging out, Gamer Zone site. I do believe... How you doing, Josh? And don't lie to everybody. You know you were. Most of the time. See, they don't even give me adult diapers on there, though, Josh. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't need baby diapers. I need adult diapers. What do they think they're... If they're gonna target me properly. Target my needs, Twitch. I don't know if you're still even there, Josh. And other people are like, what are they talking about? Diapers is what we're talking about. We were talking earlier about how targeted ads like to try to target me with baby diapers all the time. And I'm like, why do they think I have a baby? Or even want a baby in my house? No. I have cats. They're annoying enough. Love you people with children. Don't know how you do it. I appreciate you, I guess. Some of you. My family. It's questionable. It is very questionable. Let's see here. You know, can I just write... Oh, multi-chat is in read mode only. I wonder if I can change it to a different mode. You know, Josh, if you are still there, at some point, I cannot get my Discord to run through OBS. It's making me angry. And I need to get it fixed so I can stream on my channel more. But it's a pain in the butt audio issue, and I can't figure it out. I'm assuming it's running through something else, and it doesn't want to. I complain about this every day. Don't mind me. I like the Cobbler. She's a Cobbler of War. It's a cool name. That's the thing, is the jumpstart commanders or legendaries are a pain in the butt to get. And there's not a lot of them out there. And when people stop playing jumpstart, because most places aren't buying more jumpstart boxes for people to draft, unless you're like a big place that has thousands of boxes. Like, most normal LGSs are not going to have more for people to play. Which sucks, because it is a really good way to teach people how to play Magic. That is one of my favorite things about Jumpstart, and I am glad that there are Avatar Jumpstart products this time, because it's a good way to fill the set, teach people how to play, because you want to have more advanced mechanics in the main set, and a lot of those mechanics are a lot to take in if you're just playing Magic for the first time. Like the Jumpstart packs are an easy way to ease somebody into teaching them Magic. And I thought Foundation... I complain about this all the time. I thought Foundations was supposed to be like a starter set for Magic that would be like... I still can't get packs of Foundations. I don't ever see them at the store. I don't ever see them at the LGS. I don't want to order them from the big places. I don't want to pay the prices. But I need more. Pretty sure they're singing about the Domino's Pizza Noid right now. I don't think that's actually what's happening, but it sounds like it. So everybody, I am Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. This is my little magical morning with miniature morning with Emmara, where we slowly add my magic collection to the Mox field, and we paint miniatures occasionally. I do enjoy painting me a good miniature. I do love me some Warhammer. I love just being on here and chit chatting with you, and not chit chatting with anybody sometimes. I mean, sometimes I'm just talking all the time. I never stop talking. I have the ability just to never stop talking. I have just an information dump inside my head of nerddom. Goblin Guide, I used to use you in my mono. I always had a modern mono red deck back in the day. I still have it back there, but it's way out of depth right now. It is not correct. It is a modern deck now. This is no longer a standard deck. It might not even be a modern deck anymore. I don't know. So we are almost done here. I will be back later at 6 p.m. Eastern with Tomedy, where we play some kitchen table magic. We're gonna play some one-on-one EDH at my kitchen table behind me, where Appa is hanging out. Um, Thanks for hanging out with me. I am one of your Magic the Gathering Avatar ambassadors. Avatar The Last Airbender, mind you, not those blue things in that movie that's just a whole bunch of the same sci-fi movies all hooked together and edited to together. Yeah. Apparently, I'm not a fan of blue aliens. This is not true. Those blue aliens I'm not a fan of. Like, most of the time, like, blue aliens, I would be all like, yeah. Anyway, I am gonna head off to go do some editing before I have to do some eating, before I have to set up this board back here and cameras, and then we'll do some more streaming. We'll be back in a little bit with the Tom. And you all just take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. Life is a pain in the butthole sometimes, but know that there is always some sunshine every once in a while. Sometimes. I'm very excited to share my Avatar stuff with you tomorrow. I can start showing my decks. I'm not going to dump them all at you at the same time, but we'll be doing some deck tech, so we're showing some of my favorite cards, and it's just so much easier when the preview list is out to start talking about cards, because I don't want to talk about things that other people might not have previewed already, and I don't want to get myself in trouble, so it's just much easier that when the whole entire thing is out, I can just talk about whatever then. Anyway, thank you very much for hanging out with me. Shannibal, if you're still here, take care of yourself. Josh, if you're still over in the YouTube, you take care of yourself. Everybody, you take care of yourselves, and I appreciate you all. Thanks for hanging out with me. Later, people. See